Hello, my Scorpio friends. I am Meg, your Elemental Empress, here to do your reading from the 5th of August until the 12th of August, 2018. I'll be doing a general spread and then a love spread afterwards. I have here the Tarot of the Tattoo Age. I'm going to pull one card to oversee your reading, my friends. Alright, so you have the Queen of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarian, female energy. This can also be like the beautiful queen, right? When she comes up, you know, and even if you're just feeling pretty, that's good, right? Okay, so I have here Lana Zellner's Tarot of 8 Coins for my Scorpios. I apologize to my regular viewers. I've been on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride of a vacation. I had to wait till I get home to do it, but I'm back, so we're gonna keep it rolling, Rick. You know. Alrighty. And you have an eclipse coming up in your 10th house, which is fantastic because it's eclipsing things in to how people see you in the world, like how you are in business, how you are in you know, your Mr. Mrs., your Dr. So-and-so, right? But it's really good. It can be really good for starting new business initiatives, and it's the last time that it's going to be an eclipse in your 10th house for the next 19 years, my friends. And we also have Venus going into Libra. Now, for Scorpios, I'm going to tell you, don't get attracted to the wrong individual. Don't, because Venus in your 12th house in Libra, it will be going there tomorrow on the 6th. And Venus in your 12th house can bring about, you know, cheating scenarios. You know, it can also be beautifying things behind closed doors. Yes, it can, right? But it's also things that you need to get rid of. So it can be female enemies, too. You know, but with Venus in Libra, because it is exalted there and it is happy there, it's probably not so much about enemies. Maybe about bed pleasures, you know? Like, really just enjoying yourself. You know what I mean? Okay. Alright, so we have the King of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sag, male energy. This is always a couple for me when they come out in a reading. It doesn't matter who has the fire sign, you know, in their chart. Okay, so what is in your foundation, you're not clutching onto things, which is really good for Scorpios because, you know, I'm Scorpio rising, and, you know, we tend to hold on to things, you know? Alright, so in the recent past, you have the Knight of Cups in the upright, so a genuine offer. It could be a genuine offer of love. It could be a start of a new relationship, right? Got a genuine offer. Okay, so right now, you're dealing with, you could be dealing with your car broken down. You could be dealing with a cancer that's not feeling quite right. You could be dealing with being unable to move forward right at the moment. Alright, and then we have the Hierophant in the reverse. So the Hierophant in the reverse can talk to us about, you know, going against different social situations, like what I do, reading cards and things like that, is the Hierophant in reverse. It's not with the norm, you know what I mean? Because it's the Hierophant's about like churches, established belief systems, things like that, you know? And then on the bottom here, how we got here was some type of ending. Some type of ending. This is also the Sun in Gemini, right? So the Sun in Gemini, you could be dealing with, it could have to do with that, right? Also, it's just an end. It's not a bitter end. In the upright, it's a bitter end, because check it out in the upright, like, this person's hands are cut off and, like, stabbed with a bunch of swords. That's a bitter end. But in the reverse, it's not. Okay. So I have here the Santa Morta cards for my Scorpio friends. The Hierophant is also, you know, the sign of Taurus. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, this person could be kind of flipped on their head. Alright, so we have with the King of Wands, we have the Hermit card. So, sign of Virgo, right? But this person could be retracting themselves from you to find their own light, to find their own information, right? And then what you're not holding on to, you have the Two of Pentacles. So it's trying to find some kind of balance to do with this person, with these people, because there's several signs here. We do have a couple here, you know, but you're not holding on to, like, really forcing this balance, right? So that's good. Alright, so this offer that was made to you, my Scorpio friends, could have been through the justice system, yes, but it could have been through the sign of Libra. So if you're dealing with a Libra, there's a lot of people involved here. You know, so for some of my Scorpio people, you might be finding that that this is actually going on in, you know, your 11th house, depending on where the placement is, right? So that has to do with other people. Okay, so not what you can't move forward with. You have the Page of Swords. So this might be our Libra here, and you're stuck not being able to move forward with this person. They could also be like a little bit cross, even though in the recent past they weren't, you know. And then with the Hierophant in the reverse, you know, the Hierophant in the reverse can also be the breakup of a couple. Don't want to freak anybody out, but we have the Tower here. So we're going to go again and see what's up. So then you have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So, you know, although something may happen, you may not be able to say anything about it. You might be finding out about lies. So then we have the Six of Pentacles, which is also like the baby Libra card, but this is like information coming out in time about this. But it's, the Tower's coming down, so. And it's something that, like, you're unable to walk away from that's emotional. Alright, one more. I've got to. Yeah, so there's things that are hidden with the Moon in reverse, and the Moon in reverse can also talk to us about the eclipse cycle that's happening, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it's taken a little bit to play out, but it's a Tower scenario. So something could have ended that brought about this this love relationship, right? Business partnership or whatnot. But you have all this stuff going on, and it's taking a while to play out, and it's, you know, things coming to light slowly. You don't feel like you talk about it. There's a Tower situation, which is a sign of Scorpio, you know, but it's a little bit muddled. It's a little bit foggy, you know. As you may know, the eclipse is the new moon, right? Which is nothing new, but just in case you didn't know. But I always say, new moon, new you. So set your intentions, set them properly, you know. Really, you know, take a salt bath or something, and like figure out what you want. How do you want people to see you, you know? All right. So for my Scorpio singles, it's way too many. I have the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. Scorpio singles. This is the only part of the reading where I really put Venus to, because it's about love, you know. But like you're always welcome to put your Sun, Moon, or Rising. But if you're gonna use Venus, is where I do it. Okay. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through your actions. You know. So if you want to show somebody that you love them, show them. All right. So Tarot in Wonderland for my Scorpio singles. Thank you to everyone who's liked, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate you. And if you haven't had the chance yet, you can just do so below. I'd appreciate that too. But seriously, just thanks for watching. Alright, so you have the Six of Swords. So very nice. So moving forward onto calmer waters. So it shows at one point they weren't very calm. Alright, and then you have the Lovers. So sign of Gemini. Right? So, and that's right now. So you could be dealing with a Gemini right now. You could be dealing with someone else's couple, like in the previous reading, you know. Because it wouldn't be the Lovers if you're single, you know what I mean? Okay. And then we have the Eight of Cups, right? So the Eight of Cups, so this Gemini person could be walking away, you know? You could be walking away because you're emotionally upset about a situation. Right? And how did we get here? We have the Hanged Man, not talking about it, not dealing with it, waiting until we see what's going to happen, right? Okay, so I have here the Wheel of the Year Tarot for my Scorpio singles. Just be careful with the Venus in Libra thing, because it could, you know, make you attracted to people that you shouldn't really be attracted to, you know? Like, attracted to the wrong person, you know? And then literally just having to walk away because they are the wrong person. Okay. Alright, so we have here the Page of Wands in the reverse. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that is younger to you, kind of out of whack, you know, maybe a little bit pissy. Alright, so you have, with the Lovers card, you have the Emperor. So this could be like somebody who's, you know, your dad, that's a Gemini, right? This is also, he is also the Taurus or Aries male energy, that's older to you. Also, like, a husband figure, a father figure, so dealing with somebody else's relationship, the husband here, you know, in the relationship. Okay, so with the Eight of Cups, this person, you know, you maybe emotionally walking away, that's your wish, you know, either for them or for you, you know. And then with the Hanged Man, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is like a female that's really feeling like beat down over a situation that like feels like she couldn't provide. It's also, you know, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn female energy. And this person could be trying to move forward, but having to walk away from a scenario. Because I'm not seeing my Scorpios here, you know, this could absolutely be something that you're dealing with outside of you. Or somebody that you're interested in. You could be interested in one party of this relationship, right? But it looks like, you know, something that they're wishing for or you're wishing for is this emotional walking away, right? Okay, so my Scorpio couples. Let's check you guys out. I recently met some fantastic Scorpios that, like, I really like. With great marriages. Fantastic. That's the thing about Scorpios. If you find one that's good, you're staying with it. Okay. Get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. Now, this is super important no matter if you've been dating 2 minutes or you've been dating 20 years, or you're married 20 years, right? Because there's always more to the story. There's always something else. There's always something lacking, you know? Everybody has that feeling of lack, no matter what, you know? So they get what they need, and then, you know, there's something else that they're like, oh, I wish we could just do this together, you know? Alright, so here we have the Lovers once again in the reverse. Right, so absolutely could be dealing with a Gemini who's kind of flipped on their head, right? No, go down the middle once again because I can, and I feel like it. You could be dealing with, you know, your relationship being rocky. Yes, that could be what it is. Then you have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So not being able to come forward and say something. Like you want a new beginning in truth, but you're not quite there yet. And then you have the Six of Wands in the reverse. So we're going to pull one more on that, my Scorpions. Let's see, because that is, you know, it's not the win, right? And then you have the Knight of Cups. So there's an offer coming in. Even though there's not a win, there's an offer, like a genuine offer coming in. You know, this could also come about, there's a few different things, so I really don't want to, like, throw every Scorpio into this bus. So for some, okay, there could have been a breakup of your relationship before, and, you know, not being able to talk about it, you know, and because of this, like, not being able to win, you know, you feeling like it's not a win, you then move forward back to your partner, right? And with the Mercury retrograde, this is absolutely the time that this happens, you know? Yeah, because it feels like a few things, you know, were blocked from you in the recent past. So it's also like trying to negotiate with people and just feeling like it's really flipped on its head, right? Especially if you're like talking to like a Gemini, if you're like, it doesn't even have to be inside the relationship, but what it's telling you here is to like focus on your relationship, because it looks like stuff around you, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 reverse cards, right? So things might not have been as they appeared for you, but it looks like there's a genuine offer coming in, you know, and it's either of love, like back to your person, because as you see, he's walking back towards the reading, right? Let's check it out further. Wheel of the Year, my Scorpio friends. But a couple of different things, you know, and this could be you feeling like, you know, you're led astray, and this could absolutely have to do with a family situation, because you have 2 6s. You have the Lover's card, which is a 6, and you have the 6 of Wands, which is a 6. So 6s denote family, and the 1s, you know, it's about self. So it's like self-reflection towards family, right? Okay. But what it's really asking you is to like focus on your relationship. So with the Lover's reverse, you have the 7 of Cups reverse. I like it better in the reverse here. So this is like coming out of, it's really getting clarity, really knowing what's going on, right? So whether you got this from this Gemini person, or you got this, like, you'll get this clarity from the situation where you break apart, right? But it looks like if you do break apart, there's some coming back together here. Alright, so with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, not being able to say what you need to say, somebody you feel like was not truthful with you, because that's like a new beginning in truth, right? But the Aces, they vibrate with themselves, so they'll flip up, you know, so it's coming. But it's the reason it hasn't is because you feel like you don't have all the tools that you need to move forward. You don't have all the information in order to manifest what you need to manifest, right? And then we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So if this is you as a Scorpio female, it's a very upsetting situation for you. Even though, like, at the end of this, like, I put it like 2 weeks, you know? At the end of this, there is a genuine offer coming in, but it's something that's just been so emotionally draining, right? So with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, you have the World. So an end and a new beginning. So you needed this new beginning, like, practically speaking. For some of you, I want to say within your home. But there's going to be a start. It's a bit delayed because presently you feel like you don't have the tools, the information that you need to move forward. But you're going to get it. And it might come out of a little bit of strife because, you know, you're not going to get that win that you want. But there is an offer being made towards it. And although if you are the Scorpio female, you feel a little bit drained at the end of this, it does look like it's coming through. Okay, but focus on your relationship. Try to get to know each other. Maybe even, like, go away for, like, a day if you can. You know? Because it looks like there's some stuff going on around you. Don't make any rash decisions, like, within, like, a week of the eclipse. You know? Like, don't be like, that's it. Or, like, you know, flip out on somebody in your family or whatever. And it's pretty tough with the Mars retrograde. Right? And that's in the 4th house for Scorpio, which is home and family. And it can cause a lot of tension within the home. So if it doesn't look like, for a lot of my Scorpios, you and your partner, but it looks like you might be able to avoid things by just getting away with your partner or something. You know, focusing on them. Alright, so if you like that, then please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to get a reading with me, then just check the about below. Take care.